Good morning, class. Okay, let us start our day with a prayer. May I request the class mayor to please lead the prayer. In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Amen. So, before you take your seats, can you please pick up some pieces of paper and then please do arrange your chairs properly, okay? Alright, thank you, class. So, once again, good morning, class. Again, good morning, class. Okay, so by the way, my name is Teacher Jen and I'm gonna be your teacher for today. So, in my classroom, I want you to remember my classroom rules. First, be ready to learn new things. Second, listen carefully and follow directions or instructions. Third, raise your hands if you want to speak. Fourth, be respectful to others. And lastly, always do your best and believe yourself. So I want these classroom rules to be followed during the whole duration of my class. Is that okay? Alright. So for your groupings, I want the first row to be the group 1, the second row for the group 2, third row for the group 3, fourth row for the group 4, and then the fifth row for the group 5. Okay. So who among you here could still remember our previous topic or our previous lesson? Yes, Sarah? Yes, very good. Our previous lesson is all about the figures of speech. So today, as a sort of review, we will going to play a game called Jeopardy. So at this game, I will randomly choose or pick students with your group to answer the following questions. Okay, are you now ready? Okay. So please wait for a while for the game will start. Okay, so your score will be recorded for the team 1, group 1, team 2, group 2, and so on and so forth. So for the group 1, I want Sarah to answer. Your question is, it is giving an assertion by means of negotiation or understatement. What would be your answer? Yes, very good. It is lighters. Next question for the group 2, we have Grizel. It means exaggeration. So what would be your answer? Alright, very good. It is hyperbole or hyperbole. For the group 3, I want Ken to answer. It is a comparison of two things by using the words like or as. What would be your answer? Yes, very good. It is simile. So group 1, 2, and 3 will have 5 points. How about the group 4? Let's have Jane. So gives human traits to inanimate objects or ideas. So what would it be? Yes, very good. It is personification. And for the last group, we have Princess. So it is a direct address to something inanimate or dead or absent. What would it be? Yes, very good. It is apostrophe. So for the round 2, let's start with the group 5. We have K. It is using another word that is clearly identifiable or associated with idea. Yes, very good. It is metonymy. For the group 4, let's have Ariel. So your question is a direct comparison of two unlike things or ideas. Yes, very good. It is a metaphor. For the group 3, let's have Jenny P. It is using a contradictory term. So what would it be? Yes, very good. It is oxymoron. For the group 3, let's have Jane. It refers to a scientific, historical, mythological, literary, or biblical event or figure. What would it be? Yes, very good. It is allusion. And for the last group, let's have Madel. It is a praise or statement that on the surface seems contradictory but makes some kind of emotional sense. So what would it be? Yes, very good. It is a paradox. So for the Group 1 to 5, you have all gathered 10 points. Okay, very good. So I guess you really have understood our previous topic. And do you have any questions, clarifications, or additions regarding to our previous topic before we proceed? Okay, because there is none, let us proceed to our next activity. At this time, we will going to watch a movie. So instruction, watch the video carefully and answer the following questions. So later on, you will going to answer the following questions based from your observation from the video. So please watch carefully and enjoy the movie.
อาชาดค่ะ5 เต็ม 10ค่ะสมภพค่ะ9 เต็ม 10ค่ะอาภาค่ะ
แม่ไม่รักผม
แม่
ไม่เคยมีเวลาที่จะสนใจผม
ป้าคะขอยืมไฟแช็กหน่อยค่ะได้
ไม่เคยมีเค้กวันเกิดเหมือนคนอื่น
เฮ้ยพบแม่งมาว่ะ
พบทำไมมาอยู่ที่นี่ แทนที่จะเอาเวลามั่วสุมกลับไปทำการบ้าน แล้วเงินที่แม่ให้พบไปโรงเรียนอยู่ทุกวันพบเอามาเล่นเกมเหรอพบไม่ต้องมาเถียง
ๆ ไม่
พบสงสารแม่บ้างไหม
แม้กระทั่งจะฟังความจริงจากผม
แม่ก็ฟังมึงดิ
ในสายตาแม่ ผมมันเป็นแค่เด็กไม่รักดี
ไม่ให้
ก็แค่คอมอ่ะ ผ่อนเอาก็ได้นี่แม่
ค่าใช้จ่ายในบ้านมันเยอะแยะ ฉันจะเอาที่ไหนให้แก
ถ้าได้อ่ะจะไม่ขออะไรแม่อีกเลย ทั้งที่ก็ไม่เคยได้อะไรอยู่แล้ว
ฉันไม่ให้
แม่ไม่เคยรู้หรอกว่าผมทำอะไรได้บ้าง สนใจแต่เรื่องของตัวเองก็อยู่ไปคนเดียวแล้วกัน
นานและคอมก็คอมผมนะครับ
ขอแป๊บเดียวจะเสร็จแล้วเนี่ย
อ่ะนี่ติดตัว
ครับผมขอบคุณครับพี่ ฮัลโหลครับ ครับ
ก็อยู่ไปคนเดียวแล้วกัน
ก็ค่าใช้จ่ายในบ้านมันเยอะแยะ ฉันจะเอาตังค์ที่ไหนไปให้แก
สนใจแต่เรื่องของตัวเอง ไม่ให้ก็ไม่เอา ป้าเตี๋ยวชามดิเส้นเล็ก
เป็นผมเองต่างหากที่สนใจแต่เรื่องของตัวเอง
Okay, so that's the end of our video. So let's proceed to our question and answer portion. So, what do you feel after watching the video? Yes, Kay? Alright, very good. You felt very touched after watching the video. Number 2. How did the mother show her love to the boy? Yes, Ariel? Yes, very good. The mother showed her love by supporting the boy silently, okay? So, number 3. What do you think is the moral of the video? Yes, Jenny P? Okay, very good. So the moral of the video is that we must love our mother We must love our mother unconditionally before it's too late. Alright, very good. So, based from our story, what do you think will be our lesson for today? Yes, Ria? Alright, very good. So, our topic for today, our lesson for today is all about a love of a mother. So, let us travel to Japan, for we were about to discuss or to discover one of their famous folk tale, which is the story of the aged mother by Matsu Basho. Okay, but before that, let us first know our learning objective, our lesson objective for today's class. So at the end of the lesson, the students are expected to kindly read. Okay, very good. So can we attain this objective, class? Okay, let us help together to attain this objective. Alright, so at this time, let us play another game. It's called Find Me. So all you have to do is to work with your group and then answer the crossword puzzle. Okay? So this is the crossword puzzle, and all you have to do is to write the words that is being defined. Okay, so all you have to do is to read the definition and then find the right word that appropriately suit to the puzzle. Alright, so I will only give you 3 minutes to work with your groups. Okay, time's up. So now exchange your papers with another groups and then let's reveal the answer. Okay, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right, very good. So this time we will reveal the answer of the crossword puzzle and let's see if you got the correct answer. So for number 1, it is an authoritative warning or order. It is called injunction. So who got the answer? Okay, all the groups has the answer. For number 2, it is a careful attention. It is here. So who got the correct answer? Alright, very good. All groups have the correct answer. So number 3, a depth speak for someone or something. It is reverence. So who got the correct answer? Alright, very good. Number 4, it is an official order or commission to do something primitive and uncivilized. It is a mandate. Number 5, it is a great fear or oppression. It is called dread. And number 6, it used their power over other people in a very unfair or cruel way. It is despotic. Number 7, it is move or travel hurriedly. It is hastening. And number 8, a slender woody shoot growing from a branch or stem of a tree or shrub. It is twigs. And lastly, number 9, it is the highest point or peak. It is summit. So who got the perfect score? Alright, very good. All groups had the perfect score. Very good. Very good. Let's clap our hands. Okay, so at this time, let's proceed to another activity. So, who among you here love their mother, grandmother, or any elders? And how will you able to show your love or admiration to them? Yes, princess? Okay, I have seen that you really love your mother by showing love and respect to them. Okay, that's a good job, princess. Next question is, why do you think we need to value and respect them? Yes, Sarah? Right, very good. We need to value and respect them because they are the root or they are the provider of our life. Alright? Since they have taken care of us since day one until this day. Okay, that's a good job. Very good answer. So, at this time, we will read the story or the folk tale, but before that, let me present to you the guide questions that will be answered by your groups later after the discussion of the story. So here is the guide question. The first question is, what are the values and or tradition of the Japanese people as gleaned from the folktale? Number 2, who are those similar to your values and tradition as a Filipino? Explain. Number 3, what do you think these values, traditions also true to the Chinese people? Why? Number 4, why it is important to know the values and traditions of our ASEAN neighbors. Number 5, how are you going to show respect to the diversity of values and traditions of other people? So this guide question will be answered while we are discussing, and then it will be answered by you and your group after the discussion. Okay, are you now ready to read the story? Okay, very good. So now let us proceed. So before that, let me first present to you the author of the folktale, the story of the aged mother. So it was written by Matsu Basho. So Matsu Basho was one of the greatest Japanese poets. He elevated haiku to the level of serious poetry in numerous anthologies and travel diaries. He was born near Kyoto, Japan, to a minor samurai and his wife. Soon after the poet's birth, Japan closed its borders, beginning a seclusion that allowed its native culture to flourish. So Matsu Basho is one of the greatest haiku author of Japan. So he elevated haiku to the highest point. Since after his birth, Japan was closed, so they closed their borders. So it means that by closing their borders, they also flourish or nourish their own culture. Okay, so now let us proceed to the story. So, paragraph number 1, kindly read Miss Frizzell. Okay, very good. So who is the character of the story? Alright, very good. So the characters are the aged mother, the son, and the governor. Okay, so what did the governor mandate to its people? Okay, very good. The governor mandated that all older people should be thrown in the mountain. Okay, because according to the governor, they are already weak and they can't do farm since they live in a far mountain with a farm. Okay, so what did the young people do? Okay, very good. They no one would like to leave their mother, but then the governor strictly mandate or strictly proclaim that all aged mother or aged people must be thrown and death in the mountain. Okay, so what did the boy do? Alright, so the boy followed the order of the governor. Okay, for the paragraph 2, let's have Montes. Okay, very good. So when the boy followed, what did he do to his mother? Alright, very good. He prepared food, and then he also prepared cloth, and then he carried his mother to the mountain called Abandoning of the Aged. Okay, next paragraph, let's have Vidal. So what did the mother do during their travel? Alright, his mother was afraid that the boy will lost during his journey way back home. So her mother cut twigs in order to give guide to his son during his journey back home. So what did the boy did? Yes, very good. The boy, with a tearful eyes and an aching heart, said farewell to his mother. He also made sure that his mother will have a comfortable area to sit in the mountain. Alright, so for another paragraph, let's have John Boy. So what did the mother said to the boy after the boy bid farewell? Okay, very good. So the mother tells the boy to look carefully and follow the path of the twigs that she made during their journey to the mountain. And because of that, what did the boy feel? Okay, very good. So the boy said that his mother kindness broke his heart. So that is why he told his mother that I will not leave you, and together we will follow the path of twigs, and together we will die. Okay, that's it. So for the next paragraph, let's have Princess. Okay, so for this paragraph, what did the boy did after they returned home? Alright, very good. So the boy hid his mother in a kitchen beneath the floor and a walled closet. So he also made sure that her mother has a sufficient supply for everything she needed in order for them to continue to live. Okay, so he hid her mother. So as time went by, what did the governor do? Okay, very good. So as time went by, the governor also presented a next order, or the next order. So what was his second order? Okay, very good. So the second order of the governor is to make a rope of ashes. Okay, for the next paragraph, let's have Madel. So after knowing the second proclamation, what did the son do? Alright, very good. Because out of distress, the son whispered to his mother about the proclamation, or the second proclamation of the governor. So what did the mother do? Yes, very good. The mother teaches the son how to make the rope of ashes. Okay, for the next paragraph, let's have Ariel. So after the son made the rope of ashes, what did the governor reaction? Okay, very good. The governor was very pleased by the son, or by the young man. So what did he said to the young man? What did the governor wanted to know to the young man? Okay, the governor asked if who taught the young man to make a rope of ashes, and then because of that, the young man cried loudly, and then he told the truth that because of his mother, that is why he made a rope of ashes. Very good. So with that, what did the governor order? Yes, the governor ordered to abolish the law of sending the aged people to the mountain until their death. So the law was abolished after making the rope of ashes, and then after the governor knew that only an aged mother or an aged people know how to make the rope of ashes, because the governor realizes that aged people have a lot of wisdom. Okay, so this time let's have a group activity which is called a graphic report mo. So instruction: in your group, answer the assigned guide questions that was mentioned earlier. Present your answer in front using graphical representations and through reporting. Be guided with the criteria below. Creativity 10%, neatness 5%, teamwork 10%, organization 10%, content and presentation 50%, in the total of 50%. Okay, so again, the guide question, or the question that you will going to present in a graphic is this. For the group 1, what are the values and or tradition of the Japanese people as gleaned from the folk tale? For the group 2, how are those similar to your values and tradition as a Filipino? Explain. For the group 3, do you think these values or traditions also true to the Chinese people? Why? And for the group 4, why it is important to know the values and tradition of our ASEAN neighbors? And for the group 5, how are you going to show respect to the diversity of values and traditions of other people? So, I will only give you 5 minutes to finish the activity and work with your group, okay? So, your time is now running. Okay, time's up. So, let's start the presentation of the graphic report from the group 1. Okay, very good. Let's give a barangay clap for the group 1 for their job well done. How about the presentation of the group 2? Alright, good job group 2. Let's give them a barangay clap. Okay, now let's proceed to the group 3. Alright, very good group 3. You answered deliberately your guide or your question. Alright, let's give them another barangay clap. And how about the group 4? Okay, excellent group 4. You really have the idea about your question. Okay, now let's have the group 5 for the last group. Alright, nice job group 5. Let's give a round of applause. Okay, all of you got a total of 50% for your presentation since you excellently deliver and answer your questions. Alright, for this time, let's have another activity entitled A Glimpse of Japan. So at this time, you are going to identify the values and traditions of the Japanese people that you have that you can infer from the reading of selection, the story of the aged mother. Give the supporting details to prove your claim. Use the format below. So with your same group, all you have to do is to identify values and tradition of Japanese people based from the story of the aged mother. And then you will also have to cite words that will support your answer based from the story. Alright, so I will give you another 5 minutes to do this activity. So the same instruction from the last activity. All you have to do is to answer this, and then later you will present your answer. Okay, your time is running. Alright, time's up. So at this time, you will present your answer with your group. So let's start with the group 5. Okay, very good, group 5. So one of the values and traditions of Japanese people is to really respect and value their mother. Okay, how about the group 4? Okay, good job group 4. So you really explicitly state that one of the Japanese value or tradition is to appreciate elder people. Alright, how about the group 3? Okay, good job group 3. You really explain the different values and traditions of Japanese people, as well as you cite the supporting details in the story. How about the group 2? Alright, nice job group 2 for your very informative presentation. Now let us proceed to the last group for the group 1. Okay, what a nice job, what an excellent mind group 1. So you really explain about the various values and tradition of the Japanese people with regard to the story of this aged mother. Okay, for that, you will have another points with your group. So let us have a barangay clap for everyone. Okay, now with your same group, you will also, now with your same group, we will have another activity. So for the group 1, all you have to do is to do a broadcasting. So the group will do live broadcasting presenting the similarities and differences of Japanese and Filipino traditions and values. So you need to be guided with the rubric presented here. For the group 2, you need to have a speech theater. So the group will present creative speech theater utilizing appropriate prosodic feature. The speech must be based from the folktale that was being discussed. So please be guided with the rubrics here. And then for the group 3 and group 4, all you have to do is to make a debate. So each group must give their stance on the question in terms of valuing and respecting aged people. Which country gives more emphasis on taking care of elderly, Japan or China? So for the group 3, your stance is about China, and for the group 4, your stance will be Japan. So you will have to make a debate. And lastly, for the group 5, all you need to do is to make a comical skit. So the group must present a comical skit showing a family with an aged mother. So please be guided with the rubrics here presented. Okay, so I will give you 5 minutes to work with your group, and then later you will present it in front of the class. Alright, so are you ready? Okay, very good. So now meet with your group and then work with your group quietly. Okay, so practice with your group and then present it after 5 minutes. Alright, so let's start the timer. Okay, time's up. So let's start the presentation from the group 1. Okay, very good group 1. So you really know about doing broadcasting and you really discuss your learning about the story. How about the group 2? Okay, very good group 2. You explicitly deliver the speech or the message conveyed by the story. Okay, how about the group 3 and group 4? Okay, what a good job group 3 and group 4. So you really explain your stance about who among China and Japan has a very unique or very give importance to taking care of elderly. Okay, how about the group 5? Okay, excellent group 5. So you really showed us a comical skit of showing a family with the aged mother. Okay, what a good job. Let's give a round of applause for everyone. Okay, at this time, let's have a wrap up. So, my first question, what moral can we attain from the folktale? Yes, princess? Okay, very good. So the folktale help us realize to take care, respect, and love elder people. Okay, for question number 2, explain the main idea or theme of the folktale. Yes, Madel? Alright, very good. So the message conveyed or the main idea conveyed by the folktale is that respecting and appreciating elder people, especially our mother. Okay, for the question number 3, what do you think is the purpose of learning these things? How can it affect one's life? Yes, Sarah? Okay, very good. It is important to learn appreciating, respecting, and loving our parents, since they provide us and they took care of us from day one until this day. And it will help us to be a better person, and then it will also help us in the future on how we will going to take care our future daughters or sons. Okay, very good. So at this time, you are going to answer the evaluation part. Okay, so answer the test in 10 minutes using the link. So all you have to do is to get your cell phone and then please do copy this link and then answer the activity. So after that, we will proceed. After 10 minutes, let's proceed to our next activity. Okay, so your time starts now. Okay, time's up. So are you done answering the questions? Alright, very good. So you got the perfect score. Alright, very good. I have seen that most of you really got the perfect score. So it's a job well done. Alright. So do you have any questions, clarifications, or additions regarding to our lesson for today? Okay, because there is none, let us proceed to the next activity. So at this time, you will going to write a 3-paragraph reflection about the folktale and post it in your FB account. And then please use the hashtag folktale reflection. Okay, for me to be able to notice your assignment. Alright, so that's the end of our lesson for today. I hope you enjoy and learn something new. And so, thank you and goodbye. See you in our next class.